For kids that grew up in the late 90s and early 2000s, Pokemon was a huge staple of their childhood. If you had a Game Boy or later a DS, you likely had some kind of Pokemon game for these. Between the two consoles, 5 mainstream Pokemon titles have been cemented into history as some of the top-selling games of the time. When you talk to someone who grew up during this period about what games they played, you will often hear the name Pokemon mentioned at least once. For me, however, this wasn't the case. I was a Lego game kid. I'd wake up at 5 a.m. every morning and play Lego Harry Potter or Lego Indiana Jones before school, trying to unlock every single character. I never owned or played a single Pokemon game, and now at 21 years old, I felt it was finally time to open my eyes to a whole new series of games I had never been exposed to. But as an adult, I prefer to challenge myself when playing. I find enjoyment in achievement hunting very difficult games, and thought that playing these games that, in all honesty, are made for kids would be much too easy and wouldn't provide me with enough of a challenge to be enjoyable. As I was doing some research on how to tailor my gameplay to add a new level of difficulty, I encountered the Nuzlocke, a way to play Pokemon that severely limits your capabilities and requires you to strategically plan not only your team, but what moves and items you would bring into each fight. And with that, my first Pokemon playthrough began, with a Nuzlocke. For those that don't know, a Nuzlocke has some very important rules that change the way you play. You're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each new area. If you kill it or the Pokemon escapes, you're out of luck. A dupe clause allows you to bypass this, if your first encounter on a route is a Pokemon you've already caught during that run. If a Pokemon you have dies at any point in the run, it is permanently dead and has to be put in the box for the remainder of the run. If you white out, meaning you completely lose a battle by every Pokemon on your team dying, the run is over and you have to completely restart from the beginning. There are also some secondary rules like no potions in battle and level caps before each gym, but that's the basic gist of it. I began my journey on August 28th, 2024. This is Pokemon Black 2, Nuzlocke Edition. A quick warning before this video gets started: if you're someone that's played Pokemon a lot or really has any game knowledge at all, I want to apologize. You're going to see some massive misplays and losses due to nothing other than idiocracy on my part, and I'm sorry. I did not know the type matchups going into this. I had to learn as I went. I promise I'm learning. Bear with me. My first runs of this challenge were, well, absolutely horrible. As I was playing, I was also learning everything about the game. The Pokemon, their movesets, type advantages, and the worst of all, critical hits. As long as this doesn't crit, which I don't know if it will. If it does, I might just lose my mind, but as long as I don't crit this and kill it, I should be able to cap this. Critical hits have about a 6% base chance to land, and from Generation 6 onward, critical hits did 1.5 times the normal attack damage of a move. But I was playing in Gen 5, and in Generations 2 through 5, crits did double damage. I'm convinced I had a bugged version of the game or something, because I lost Pokemon to crits more than I should have. That's fine, that's fine. It's level 3. I'm really gonna try not to one-shot this thing. Is there something wrong with my game? After 4 hours of resets, I finally made it past the first gym, but yeah. A lot of my beginning runs were the victim of me being an absolute idiot. It took me a bit to learn that Bide was something I needed to be aware of, and I lost too many Pokemon before I learned what the move even did. Early captures kept getting killed over and over, and once I finally made it to Pokestar Studios, I realized I hadn't deleted the previous attempt's save file and had just been using save states. Why does this matter, you might ask? Well, in Pokestar Studios, you have to record a movie by fake fighting with Pokemon, and after creating the movie, you have to talk to this guy and save before you're able to continue on. And in this game, if you were using a save file from a previous run, it was impossible to overwrite it with a new save. In the run immediately after that disappointing restart, I used Rollout, which locks you into combat for the 5 turns it's active. So I wasn't able to switch out before I got hit with a super effective water move and lost my starter. I locked myself into a fucking rollout. Luckily, I caught a Magby right after that, but I made the mistake of listening to my self-declared Pokemon Master roommate. Dude, I don't know what to use here. Magby's 20. Oh, they're the same level, okay. Get out of my room, bro. I also learned to not tell stories while grinding levels. It's like, what? This run just kept getting worse and worse and worse, but I was somehow able to make it all the way to Gym 5, where I was able to use a Sawsbuck I had received as a sacrifice to carry me through. Right after getting the Gym 5 badge, my ego was at an all-time high, until I hit the Pokemon World Tournament. I lost my Cottony here, and I thought the run was still savable, until my Totodile was killed and it started to look bleak. I am probably 4 seconds away from smashing my controller into my fucking keyboard so goddamn hard, everything on my PC breaks, and I just can never stream again. I am comically close to it. This was followed by my team getting absolutely massacred in a cave triple battle, and that was the end of the run. The next day, September 9th, I started my next run. I decided this would be the run. Using the random trainer number to decide my starter, I ended up with a Snivy, who's definitely not as good as Tepig, but I knew it could get me to the mid-game, where I could hopefully catch some better Mons for my team. A Patrat was the first new addition, and I headed over to Route 20, where I caught a Sawaddle. Flosessi Ranch also had an encounter, and I picked up a Lillipup, who I lovingly named Biter, since it could learn the move Bite. Creative. I know. It was now time to challenge Charon, the first gym leader. Luckily, Patrat wasn't a super important member of my team, and Snivy was able to clean up the remainder of Charon's team and net me the first gym badge. I headed forward to Verbank Complex, where I gambled on a Magnemite encounter since Steel was an insane typing in this game. I got a Coughing. Luckily, the next battle was enough to evolve Biter into Herdier. This was a big evolution, since Herdier has a chance to receive an ability called Intimidate, which lowers the attack of the enemy Pokemon when Herdier enters the battle. With this massive buff to my team, I also taught Biter Return, and gave him a Silk Scarf to boost the attack even more. This is also where someone in my chat taught me about Audino farming. If you run up and down next to patches of grass, they have a chance to start shaking. Inside these shaking grass patches, depending on the area you're in, you normally encounter an Audino. I told my chat I wasn't going to use rare candies to level up, since that seemed like cheating. So this sped up my leveling significantly. Not only did killing these give me a massive amount of XP, Audinos also give HP EVs. If you don't know, the Pokemon you fight to level up will give you specific effort values, or EVs, which are normally linked to the highest stat of the Pokemon you killed. Since Audino was so high health, this meant that using these to level would boost my HP massively, which saved me by a hair many times in the later game. With my new strategy, I was able to evolve my starter into Servine, and I headed to the second gym. This was the Poison Gym, and luckily the Coughing I had caught shared that typing, meaning he couldn't be affected by poison. I used him to mirror match the gym leader's Coughing, and then called Biter in to clean up the rest of her team. With the second gym badge in my possession, I was able to head across the water to Castelia City. I decided to head back to Verbank and get some more levels before heading into the sewers, and evolved Sack into a Swadloon. Apparently, my friendship with this Pokemon I had barely used was high enough to get its next evolution directly after, Leavanny. Would it be wrong to say I would? With that, I headed into the sewers where I caught a Zubat and found some leftovers, which I gave to my starter since it had Leech Seed and could also learn Mega Drain, making it gain a ton of health every turn to stall in gyms. With that, me and my rival Maple, who I named after my cat, squared up with some Team Plasma fools, and this allowed me to catch a Drillbur in the Relic Passage, a huge addition to my team. Yes! My dumbass also tried to catch an Eevee in the small grass patches at the end of the sewers, but I accidentally walked into shaking grass and had to catch an Audino. Whoopee. Void evolved into a Golbat who was able to absolutely destroy most of the Bug Gym leader's team, with a little help from Biter. After this fight, Void evolved again into a Crobat. With the third gym badge in my possession, I found a Trubbish and a Sandile. Trubbish was never being used, sorry man, as well as a Yamask for a mono ghost type. If you think I'm mentioning a lot of Pokemon I captured, it's because I had to make a bit of a substitution before the next gym. Luckily, this was an electric type. I used Please to help stall the Emolga with Leech Seed until Zebstrika was sent out. I almost died to Pursuit, which I did not know it had, but my Krokorok, who also had Intimidate, was able to take it out easily. There were still 2 more Pokemon left, but Heaven was able to sweep the rest of the team just using Bite. After the gym, I was able to evolve Biter into Stoutland, and remember where I talked about those Audino HP EVs coming in handy later? Okay, Swadloon again, that's fine. We have Intimidate. Protect is gonna proc first. Yeah. For Gym 5, which is notoriously a run ender, I went to this little lab building on Route 6 to get a Deerling with Serene Grace. This was an ability that doubled the chance of getting an additional effect off a move. At level 28, Deerling could learn the move Energy Ball, which was not only a huge damage dealer since the next gym was a rock type, but Energy Ball also has a 10% chance of lowering the target's special defense by 1 stage. With Serene Grace, this doubled to 20%. Now that everybody was leveled up, or so I thought, I was confident in my ability to take out the gym trainers before the big battle. That doesn't sound pleasant, I'll tell you right now. Okay, well, Sack is dead.
Bug type is weak to rock type.
With Leavanny dead, I made some substitutions and headed into the big fight with Clay. For the Ace of Clay's team, I decided to throw out both my Pokemon with Intimidate to severely lower his attack, and then use Please to get Leech Seed off. With Gym 5 down, it was now time to enter my team to the PWC, and I chose Void, Please, and Heaven to take the win for me. I was able to take out Maple without too much effort, and Void was able to wipe the floor with Charon's team as well as Colress. Bro! Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. I think our building's going up in flames. I'm actually not leaving. I'm gonna keep playing. With the fire crisis averted, I was able to learn Fly and Surf on this poor Ducklet that I did not use a single time in combat. His sole job was to carry me around the map while my other Pokemon fought and leveled up. A true hero of this story. I was able to catch a Boldore in a cave and then use Ducklet to fly and surf around to backtrack and get some encounters I couldn't previously. That's when I caught a huge addition to my team. Deerling evolved into Sawsbuck, and then my chat got a little too excited about a bet I had made with them. This is the TikTok for made. Low funny cosplay when? Never. Actually. Y'all get me to... I shouldn't say this. Y'all get me to 100 subs, I'll do a low punny cosplay. Next, it was time to head into the Celestial Tower, where I caught a Litwick, a fire ghost Pokemon that was another massive team addition, which was good because Heaven wasn't looking too great. Please finally evolved into Superior, and I decided to throw a Clink onto the team, since Steel type was just insane. His run was short-lived, to say the least. Never in my life have I had less fun playing something than this right now. We're down 2 now, because that fucking makes sense. Sure. Litwick filled the new opening on the team, and I discovered the Lucky Egg, which sped up my leveling grind by 150%. I did some more farming in the tower before reworking the team a bit, heading into Gym 6. Bits and Halloweeny were subbed in, the latter of which I was able to evolve into Coffagrigus. With the team in tip-top shape, I headed into the gym to face Skyla. This gym was actually a joke until I missed an attack on the Skarmory.
Okay, fine.
That's a bitch. So luckily, I was able to get Will-O-Wisp off on the next turn to put the battle on a timer. With the debuff already inflicted, I was also able to use Hex for increased damage, taking out the ace of Skyla's team. Next, she sent out Swanna, who nearly took out Frillish when I misclicked the wrong attack. Switch.
Yep.
I clicked Ominous Wind! Not a crit, not a crit, not a crit, not a crit.
Not an important.
I called Biter out to finish the job, but he got hit with a horrendously timed flinch. Thing's speed is fucking insane, though. So it came down to Void just using Acrobatics until Swanna was dead. After collecting my 6th gym badge, I was able to evolve Bits into Jellicent and Tower into Lampin. And I got a Drapion. With the Dusk Stone I found in the Strange House, I was able to evolve Tower again into a Chandelure. Basically, my team was stacked right now. Maple picked this exact time to square up, his team consisting of an Unfezant that Tower just burned to death, a Simipour that Biter destroyed, and an Emboar that Void absolutely massacred. Basically, he wasn't a challenge at all. After this victory, I started exploring a bit for some key items I could now access, picking up a water stone to evolve a Staryu I pulled out of my box. Next up on the battle list was me and Maple randomly encountering Zinzolin and one of his grunts. Their team was an absolute fucking joke, but it opened up access to Route 12, where I caught a Heracross, a crazy good bug fighting type Pokemon. On Route 9 right afterwards, I found a Pawniard, a Dark Steel Pokemon that I was so scared to accidentally kill, I used my one Master Ball for the run on it. With my old team and these new captures, I was seriously starting to think I'd have a fighting chance in the Elite Four. Before the 7th gym, which was Dragon type, I knew I needed to get my Pokemon the best they possibly could be to beat Drayden. In Castelia City, I grabbed an Eviolite for Pawniard since he couldn't evolve until after the gym because of the level cap. I also found a Charcoal to boost Tower's fire attacks and a Scope Lens for my Drapion's critical hit moves. With the team prep, I headed into Gym 7 to fight Drayden. Well, that's what I thought. I completely forgot how strong the Gym 7 trainers were, and a Druddigon absolutely cooked Void as soon as I started one of the battles. I decided to sub in Jellicent for the Ghost typing, and continued through the Dragon trainers. At one point, I was offered an option. Go left for a rotation battle trainer, or right for a triple battle. I knew my dumbass was already struggling with tight matchups in 1v1s, so a 3v3 would inevitably end up with one of my Pokemon dead. I opted for the rotation battle, which thankfully I was able to sweep through with Base God. It was finally time to challenge Drayden. Base God got a massive crit to start the battle off, instantly wiping his Druddigon. Drayden sent out Flygon, so I opted for Biter to proc Intimidate. After a few returns, Flygon went down, and it was time to fight the ace of the 7th gym, Haxorus. After an insanely lucky Will-O-Wisp, I sent out Pichu to tank some hits while Haxorus took burn damage. And we now have this move, which as we know is an 80% accuracy. But as we know also, I am a gambler. We go Stone Edge. Dragon Dances again. Okay, he's going for buff ups here. Attacks now up 2, speeds up 2. Stone Edge fucking hits! Pichu blasted through his health bar, but I forgot he had a Citrus Berry. And Drayden still had his potion. So Haxorus was back at full health. Even with all of this, it seemed the heavens were shining down upon me, with a critical hit Rock Slide instantly wiping the last member of Drayden's team. Ah! Oh! 0 sacks! Let's fucking go, dude! After collecting the 7th gym badge, Team Plasma started blasting the city with ice, throwing me in to fight some grunts that were laughably bad, and Zinzolin decided it was now that was a good time for a rematch. His team seemed to have gotten even worse since last time, and I wiped him with absolutely no issue at all. I headed forward through the aquarium tunnel and reached Humalao City, where the 8th and final gym was located. A new area meant new captures, so I picked up a Mienfoo, and then in a random trainer battle, I encountered the most dangerous Pokemon yet. Don't use grass moves on it? Okay, good to know. Woo! That crit was crazy. That was a nasty crit. I think Base God has pretty good defense. Yeah. What's happening? After nearly losing my team to a fucking Bouffalant, I knew I had to lock in. Luckily, the 8th gym was laughably easy, and Please was able to wipe it without losing any health. With all 8 gym badges in my pocket, Pawniard was able to evolve into Bisharp, and Zinzolin decided to square up again, and we beat his ass for the 3rd time. Regen evolved into a Mienshao, and my Bisharp was narrowly saved by those HP EVs I was talking about earlier. I evolved Baby into an Electric for some electric typing on my team, and I grabbed some black glasses for Bisharp. After absolutely destroying some Plasma Grunts, I entered a random double battle. Huge. This game gives me such a fucking headache. With Bisharp down, I subbed in my Heracross named Lopunny, and then proceeded to do the worst puzzle in any game I've ever played, running around these weird-ass pipes until I figured out the code for this electric gate. For some reason, Zinzolin tried to square up fucking again, and I beat him for the 4th time this game. With that done, it was time to enter the end game with a big battle. Colress. So I think what we do is we go Brick Break here. Hear me out. Which didn't one-shot it anyway. Thunder Wave. Please, for the love of God, don't hit me with fucking paralysis. Hits me with paralysis. That's okay. Okay, full restore. It used its potion. That's fine. That burned a turn. We could kill on crit, or we just go super effective twice. That's always paralysis. Okay. We're gonna go Brick Break again. Volt Switch. That's a attack, then switch out, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Magnezone. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker also has Sturdy. So Brick Break honestly is a fine move there. Saved by Sturdy. Yup. Explosion would be goated. Discharge. That's kind of fucking disgusting. Hundo%. Abso-fucking-lutely. Super effective. Magnezone goes down. Metang. Okay. I don't particularly want to gamble on a Hydro Pump with something this critical. Bits is also faster, which is big. Let's see how much damage we do here. Okay. Agility. It's either speed up or speed rose sharply. I'm gonna surf again. Zen Headbutt. It's a big move. Flinch is a bitch. We're good. Okay, that's huge. That kills. Metang's down. Clink Lang is out. That's fine. We're gonna go Jump Kick. This is where shit started getting critical. Regen crashing from the Jump Kick did some massive damage, so I swapped over to Bits, assuming that the Kling Clang would use Giga Impact trying to kill Regen, but Bits was immune to the move because of the Ghost typing. Giga Impact is a massive damage move that has a massive drawback of requiring the user to take a turn to cool down and charge up after using the attack. What I didn't know is that if Giga Impact doesn't land, the user avoids the turn it would normally need to charge back up, allowing it to attack the next turn. What? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. If it misses, it doesn't recharge. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So much bad just happened. With Bits low health and paralyzed, I switched over to Biter for the Intimidate. I decided to use Roar, since the Clink Clang had been buffing its stats up a bunch, and when the Pokemon switches out, the stat changes are reset. With Behemoth on the field and debuffed with Biter's Intimidate, I switched into Please to hit it with Leech Seed, since he also had Giga Drain and leftovers, creating an insanely good stalling build. Even with all that, Please did end up going down, but Leech Seed was still in effect. I took Behemoth out with Tower, and was able to take Clink Clang down with a super effective Flame Burst. I switched to Biter to intimidate the Magneton, and since we were faster, I just went for the kill using Return to win the battle. With Colress down and Please killed, I headed into the giant chasm with a reworked team for the biggest battle I had fought yet. Getsis. I blasted through this battle with the legendary fusion Kyurem using Biter, and then it was time for the big fight. The team order I had was specifically tailored for the battle with Kyurem, and I assumed I had a moment to restructure before the Getsis fight. I assumed wrong. Are we being fucking serious? There was no option to switch my typings out. Okay, so that's a hindrance. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's instantly bad. We do not want this guy first. Okay, use Toxic, doesn't affect Base God. So we just hit it with Night Slash. Night Slash him, I'm 10 steps ahead. Protected itself. That's fine. We go Night Slash again. We're faster. Huge. Super effective is massive. I don't think that does that much damage. Not very effective. We're chilling. Fuck was that? Sure. Oh, it is leftovers? Oh, you little bitch. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. Shut the fuck up, dude. Night Slash again. We're faster. That should kill. Boom! Okay, that's Coffee is down. That's a crit too. That's massive. Okay, Seismitoad. We said Seismitoad we can low-key take out with Jellicent. So we're gonna swap to Jellicent here. You can use Hydro Pump if you want its neutral. I mean, what do they fucking call me? The Gambler! Earthquake. I don't think that does a ton. Oh my god, it fucking lands. We're so goated. I think we kill with Surf here. Earthquake again is fine as long as it doesn't hit a crit. Fucking go. That kills. Boom! Okay, Seismitoad down. I wonder if we're faster. I'm gonna go Jump Kick. We are faster. Jump Kick lands. Thunderbolt. Okay. That's fine. Paralysis. A crit there is dubious work, I'm gonna tell you. That's something crazy. My toes are ripping the floorboards up right now. That was to no fault of my own. That was dumb fucking luck. Revenge kill with biter, that'll kill. Yeah, I think that's definitely the move here. I mean, as long as we fucking win this. That's faster. Huge! Willow, please hit, please hit, please hit! Yes! Okay. They're making up for the shitty luck. Poison jab. Comical. We're faster. I'm just gonna go flame burst again. Might. What? Bro, I forgot that psychic one shot. Oh my god, I did. Okay, we're faster though. Bless the fucking Lord, because I did not know he had a full restore to use on this guy. Okay. Intimidate, then spam return. Okay, I like that idea. I like that idea. We were kind of on the same wavelength. It would have taken me longer to check the charts though. We've kind of synced up. Intimidate's big. I don't think Drapion has any crazy kill moves. I think we're also faster. We are. Night Slash is fine. Light work, honestly. We kill with this return. 100%. Lillipup line is so great. Lillipup, through the entire fucking game, has been so goated with the Intimidate. Actually saved us so many times. Okay, Hydreigon, we know Hydreigon, what we want to do is just sub in Heracross. Close combat or Mega Horn should take out. What's our hit percentage? 85? Fucking go, baby! Avoided! Oh! Oh! Let's go, dude! We might be the best fucking Pokemon players to ever grace this earth since in the inception of humankind, bro! Peeko the GOAT! Let's go! With Getsus defeated, it was time for the ultimate challenge. Iris and the Elite Four. Faster than me. Flinch is a bitch, but it did like no damage. Attract is fucking annoying. Fuck! It's one of the worst games I've ever fucking played, bro. What a cheese start to this fucking thing. Oh my god, this game is so fucking horseshit. I'm actually gonna lose my fucking mind. There's no way I lose a Pokemon to this absolute bullshittery here. Immobilized by Love is fine. That's fine. This is so fucking horseshit. This is so unfathomably horseshit. Hydro Pump def kills. What do they call me? The Gambler! Fucking one shot, dude. Oh my god, we're so fucking good at this game. We're so fucking good! And with that, it was finally time. It had all come down to this. The battle with Iris.
Out of your hating, it's all on you.
and we'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. I'm Iris, Pokemon League champion, and I'm gonna defeat you. So we're close combating here.
Oh!
It's flamethrower.
Yeah, I don't.
It won't kill, but...
Okay.
No!
Okay, Burn's fucking dumb.
No! God!
My only 90 base power close combat.
Worst case scenario, frankly, buddy. You got a sack Lopunny here.
Yeah, so I would have switched into Kelsey and got my water absorb off. But...
Okay, that's low punny down. So cross poison here, probably?
Yeah, let's see what she does. Okay, so she doesn't switch. Okay, this is... Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, that kills. That's a crit. That's big. Okay, with I've got two. I'm trusting here.
Okay, but they're not gonna switch.
Okay. Yeah. So Pichu, you are right about the situational. Oh. Okay, that's huge. And we're faster. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's kind of ass. No crit.
No,
No.
no, that's big shit.
Offers a pretty...
Okay. Just go return. We outspeed. Crit would be fucking huge.
Doesn't kill.
Doesn't kill. Frozen would be so fucked up.
Oh, they ate that.
Okay, return again.
Yep.
We're faster.
Oh,
That-
whatever.
Okay, full restore is ass. I didn't even think about that. Heals, use it again. Okay, yeah, that's a...
actually good as you.
Oh, that kills, that kills.
You got such a shit roll. What the fuck?
On that first
You
one?
got a mineral. That is a mineral. What the fuck?
On the first
You
attack?
can't judge it off that HP bar. I don't think...
No, that was a mineral.
So I return again, it kills.
Yeah. She got another one.
Sing?
No way it hits. There's no sleep clause. I vote you just say and then fuck.
So return again, gamble. Okay.
Gamble, just...
Oh, they come before. I'm gonna say them now.
Okay. Bro, wake your ass up!
This is tough.
Don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. Okay.
This is the thing here. There's
He needs to wake up. Wake up.
Pray. Everyone send your energy to Biter.
Please, God above. They call me the gambler. I need you to wake up. Please, please, please. Yes!
Big.
Okay. Switch move being a random move, not safe. Yeah, that was honestly best case scenario there. Okay, rock slide. Avoided. Okay.
That's huge.
You can't even punch it.
Yeah.
Stone Edge anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that hits.
You
That's
live it.
And if you
Definitely.
miss this, you have another 70%. And we still always just
It does.
Oh.
Not even.
absorb it.
Oh, and it
Oh,
lands.
that's
Oh, that's
huge.
fucking massive.
Not again.
And that kills. Let's fucking go.
Minimal.
So return here.
All right, there.
Perfect.
There.
Okay. He's gonna Dragon Dance right now. I mean, Shadow Ball. I'd rather do this than the gamble. Okay, Dragon Dance.
I think you live up.
What it's new is red zero.
No,
Zero.
plus you go like this.
But now he's. How much this does. Alright. Oh.
So we do another Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
I don't think it does enough.
No, I don't think it does.
You live a non-boosted.
But if it's like earthquake.
If that was a crit, I probably would have blown myself up.
No, you lost your luck on the first time. Out of the way.
Okay, that's true. Okay,
Buddy,
so serve.
Yeah.
Where's the flinch?
You get flinch.
Oh,
my
okay,
God,
surf went off, though.
Flinch was the bigger thing.
Oh, fuck.
As long
That
as
made
I
me
lived
nervous.
it.
But I don't think you.
Okay, that's a one-shot.
Was that his last one?
I don't...
You won.
Did I?
Yeah, that's it.
There's no more?
That's it.
Wait.
No, that's
I thought he had another one. Yes! Fucking go, dude!
Alright, now do another Nuzlocke on 7.
Woo!
Now do randomized Volplap.
We did it! With this team of absolute units, we did it. A month of playing, a month of suffering, all for this moment right here. Biter with Intimidate was the MVP of the Nuzlocke. Actually,
You might have.
Biter was no joke throughout every single gym. I don't think we switched him out of the team a single time. We use his Intimidate every single gym. And that is how I completed my first Pokemon game ever, Pokemon Black 2, as a Nuzlocke. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone in chat for being so helpful throughout this. They were absolutely amazing, and I don't think I would have been able to make it through without them. I'll see everyone for the next challenge.